Recently, a group of our Delaware legislators gathered together for a harness racing themed day trip. But they didn't go to the racetrack. Instead, they got the opportunity to go behind the scenes as they checked out a couple of local Kent County farms. The first stop was Tom Berger's Green Blade Farms in Dover to visit the Carlo Poliseno Stable. Not only did the representatives enjoy getting some quality time with our big, beautiful Standardbreds, but they also had the unique experience of sitting behind one of our 1,000-pound athletes as they jumped on the jog cart with driver Cody Poliseno and went for a spin around the track. Plus, they met the pacer LL Julio, who gave a little demonstration on how versatile our Standardbred breed is. The day also included a trip south to George Teague Jr.'s farm in Harrington, Delaware. In addition to another trip around the track, the legislators had the chance to see a farrier in action. And they enjoyed time with a newborn foal and its mommy, which of course included lots of pictures of this adorable four-legged baby. To top off the day at the Team Teague farm, our legislators had the awesome opportunity to get close to the four-legged legend, Wiggle-It Jiggle-It, the 2015 United States Horse of the Year and Hall of Famer. So, how did this adventurous and educational outing come about? Well, it was the idea of State Representative Carrie Evelyn Harris. So, today's tour was your brainchild.
Yes.
Tell me about it. How did you come up with the idea?
Well, you know, the horse industry is really important, and we're constantly talking about how do we bring revenue into our state, how do we make sure that we're giving people jobs, and I think that it was just important for our caucus to understand that horse racing is a staple industry here in Delaware, and there's also a lot of misunderstanding, and so I could sit and try to explain it. You guys can come in one-offs, but it's very different to go to a farm, talk to the trainers, talk to the caregivers, talk to the owners, and say, wow, this is family-oriented, this is bringing in money, this is creating life here in the state, and you could see the change in our caucus as we were going through and learning, and the payoff, I think, is going to be amazing for us as legislators to understand firsthand what it means to have horse racing in the state, but then also for the industry to be able to say, hey, we exist, this is what happens, and let's get rid of all the negative ideas and show you the truth of what horse racing means to Delaware. So very excited. It came from the idea of we can't legislate something we don't know about, and so here we are. And we just got to see the different parts of the industry from, you know, a farm that is owned but operated by many other people, almost like sublet, which is something that people didn't understand or see, all the way to a farm that is owned, operated, and everything in between by a single owner and their family. And so just seeing the diversity of the industry. Also, it allowed our legislators that are not from here below the canal like myself to see what Kent County is, right? Farmland, and just this idea of you might have this major city, but most of what we have is rural, and there's this experience that is very different. And they got to see it and enjoy it and see why we think this is just our beautiful little neck of the woods that we cherish and want to keep it as much as like it has always been, which is the quiet neighborly community.
Many thanks to Representative Harris for her efforts with this wonderful day and for continuing to spread the word about how important harness racing is to the economy and the beautiful open spaces of our great state of Delaware.